Hello, and welcome to the Headphones On podcast. My name is Carlos. To my left is Hunter and Juan.
Hello.
Hello.
And today we are doing our top 5 favorite fast food restaurants.
We're going to shit on each other's tastes in fast food restaurants.
Yes, we are. And by fast food, I think what we based it off of is if
It has a
they have a
drive-through.
drive-through.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that has a drive-through and still being like relatively quick. So we didn't do stuff like Chipotle and Moe's that don't typically have a drive-through, but we got a top 5 list and some honorable mentions. So this will be interesting.
All right, Carlos, start it off.
All right.
Let us judge you.
So for not my number 5 spot, it's a place tried and true. It varies everywhere you go. It can be pretty trash or it can be pretty decent. I'm not going to say good, but they have your back when you need it the most. And when you're broke and you're in a pinch, you know where to go. And that is McDonald's. McDonald's, I mean, fuck. The other day we drove to 2 different fucking McDonald's trying to get a goddamn shake. The first one just straight up didn't have anything. The other one was like, yeah, we got shakes. So we ordered 2 large strawberry shakes. You know, I haven't had a strawberry shake in a while. I normally do chocolate, but you know, I wanted a strawberry shake. I was feeling adventurous that day. We get to the counter. I mean, not to the counter, to the first window to pay. Sorry, we don't have strawberry shakes. We only have chocolate and vanilla.
Are you selling this place? I don't think you're really selling anybody at McDonald's. We had to go to 2 different ones. And
But you know, they got your back. I mean, at least they still had a shake, you know?
For the record, my vanilla shake was very good.
The chocolate shake was also very good. It had a little bit of vanilla kind of like intertwined, which was nice. It was a nice touch.
Not gonna lie, I agree with Hunter. If that was my top 5 plays, and I'll hear you talking about it, you're like, yo, that place is fucking ass.
McDonald's is pretty ass, but they have your back. Whenever you're broke, where do you go? You go to McDonald's, you get a McChicken, fucking cheeseburger, and you're good. I mean, you get a $1 sweet tea, and you're having the time of your life. So you know what? For that reason, McDonald's is my number 5, and I will always have a place in my heart for McDonald's.
All right, Hunter. Hopefully your 5th spot is gonna make me like, oh, you know what? Okay, I could want that.
This used to be my number 1.
Oh, God.
But it.
Never mind, it's trash. I already know what it is.
Jesus. Do you know what it is?
I can make an educated guess.
Okay, guess.
Is it Wendy's?
No.
Damn. All right.
Wendy's. It might not even be in my top 10 anymore.
You're trash for that, but go on.
I would say my number 5 is Chick-fil-A. Where
Okay.
it for the longest time reigned supreme, and I would go in that line. Person would chase me next to my car and constantly just keep trying to take my order and be the nicest person because they're getting paid to be nice to me. And then I'm like, you know what? That person was nice. And then I get my milkshake, which they never have the right size for. And then I would walk out of there with like my chicken nuggets or my chicken sandwich, eat it, feel like trash later, and then be like, you know what? I'll do it all over again.
You know, you're still one of the only people that I know that has Chick-fil-A and has stomach problems afterwards. I'm fine when I have Chick-fil-A.
If I have the sandwich, I'm with Hunter. I do definitely feel not as bad as Popeyes. Popeyes is still the place that if I'm eating here, I'm making sure I don't work the next day because I was a fool and had that for lunch for work one day.
Bad, really?
And I did not have a good day that day.
All right. So let's not start on that note.
Didn't you just say Chick-fil-A? You had the spicy sandwich and it obliterated you?
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
When I was working, you were like, yeah, I had the spicy sandwich from Chick-fil-A and I've been in the bathroom all day.
I don't remember
Which
that.
is exactly why I stopped getting the spicy sandwich because
I don't remember that
happening to me. But like, to me, I think overall, the only reason why it really dropped for me was mainly just because I just don't really crave it as much as I used to. And it's probably because I just don't want to feel like I ruined my entire day eating one meal. And like, I enjoy it every once in a blue moon, But especially for the price that you're paying for it, I just don't always feel like it's the value that I want for it, I guess is the best way to explain it. Like,
Because you're paying a pretty penny.
Yeah,
for your meal.
I always feel like I have to get more to really make sure that I'm like near like, okay, I'm good. Because one sandwich sometimes just doesn't really cut it for me. And that's probably also why I feel like trash after eating it. Which
I feel like that someone's typing it. It's like, yeah, Toby,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that's why you don't feel great. You're eating 2 sandwiches.
fucking dumbass. Why are you getting 2 things? But it's just like sometimes it's just not enough. And I think that's my main thing. Also, for some reason recently, every time I've gone to a Chick-fil-A, they fucked up my order in some type of way.
Yeah.
Like they forget a fry or they forget one of my sandwiches.
I don't know why. At the second you said that, you forgot a fry, like just one fry. Like you counted how many
Just one
fries.
single fry.
Those son of a bitches.
And like it's like stuff like that. But overall though, everything else, like I think their sandwiches are great. The tenders are good. The nuggets are good. Never tried their Caesar or not their Cobb salad or whatever, but fuck
No,
it.
yo,
like,
the
it's probably good.
Respect the Cobb salad. That
Oh, you got
is
it?
so fucking good.
Why did
With
why
the-
did you went to Chick-fil-A and got a
No,
Cobb
it's good.
salad?
Hear me
You
out.
integrate.
We'll get there. You know what? We'll get there. Juan.
Okay. Okay.
The milkshake is actually their milkshakes are actually really fucking good.
It is good. I was a fool
Um,
for that.
And their lemonade.
Shout out to
is really
Tony.
good.
He's the one that said about the milkshake.
Yeah. But I would say that's probably my 5th place. But yeah, still good. Just
That's
kinda dropped.
respectable. I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, my 5th place, this place has always been around. I've been going there since high school. Back when I had $1 to my name, and I always know how to get wherever to get, and I could always get anything in the menu. It's good old Taco Bell.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Taco Bell. If you're on a budget, you have plenty of things to pick from, even on a budget. And even if you're semi, you know what, I can spend a little bit of money. Get your quesadilla. Get your chalupas. What you want. And one thing I really like about Taco Bell is that every month or so they have a new box. So it's always refreshing you with like, okay, I had this so many times, I'm done. It's like, oh look, a new box. Cool. Let me try this. Let me get this. And worst case scenario, if I go to Taco Bell, I have no idea what I want. Good old quesadillas, always right there to have my back.
The only thing with the quesadilla is they are super pricey for what you get, but they're so fucking good that I'm willing to pay that price, sell my soul for one quesadilla from
Like-
Taco Bell, which is the fakest quesadilla on the planet, but I still really fucking like it.
Yeah, I remember multiple times going there back in high school with like Robert and Tyler, and them just like, yo, we have like $1, $2, just get as much as $1 burritos as you get, so you can stuff yourself in it. Taco Bell has a special spot in my heart.
It sounds so gross. So you can just stuff yourself.
Yeah,
Get it all in there.
you're starving, right? You don't have enough money. Taco Bell's the way to go.
Shout out the days that you could get the party pack of tacos for like $8. You remember that? You get the 12 tacos. You can do like 6 hard, 6
Yeah,
soft.
now it's like $12 to do that shit.
No,
now.
it's more. It's like 15.
Is
It's
it really?
expensive.
Yeah,
Super
fuck
expensive.
that.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I think they because the soft tacos used to be $1, but now they're like $2 a piece.
Yeah,
or something like
I
that.
think it's like $1.89 or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right,
So, back to
but
Carlos.
like
All
Carlos
right.
before.
So for my number 4 spot, to me, I think this is one of the best fast food places, obviously, since it's my top 5, but they taste so fresh and so good. And they have also one of the better chicken sandwiches. And, you know, they also kind of come in clutch whenever you're kind of broke. And for that reason, for my number 4, I'm going to give it to Wendy's.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
my go-to at Wendy's has always been the Son of Baconator.
That's your go-to? What was
Yeah.
the name again?
The Son of Baconator. Because the Baconator's too much and it still makes you
Okay.
feel like a piece
No,
of shit.
I agree.
The Son of Baconator's like the right amount. It still makes you feel like a piece of shit no matter what. Still a lot of bacon.
I don't give a what
Nah, yeah.
The
I mean-
Baconator does, but the Son of
Yeah.
Baconator is good for me.
I'm
It-
with Carlos. It still makes me feel like a fat piece of shit.
But it's like a good balance. You don't feel like you're gonna die afterwards.
You don't feel like you have a food baby?
You feel like Tubby McGee afterwards, but not like you're about to go into a fucking, like you're about to go into cardiac arrest. Fries, I'm not a big fan of, but they have been slightly growing on me recently.
They
They changed
them
it. Do you
Yeah.
prefer-
Again? Did
Yeah.
they change them again?
Yeah, they have like the high crispy one now.
I don't know.
They
But
taste more like McDonald's fries,
Yeah.
but not as good as McDonald's
But
fries.
they're pretty solid though.
yeah, I
Like,
went a couple
lot
weeks
better.
ago, and the fries kind of surprised me. I was pretty happy with them. And honestly, the best part, the Frosty.
Frosty's definitely.
That is the best, I think, like treat out of all the fast food restaurants. Like desserty thing, I love the Frosty.
Mm.
It's cheap, it's good, it doesn't destroy your stomach.
Also,
Um,
special shout out the salads and Wendy's. They
really,
slap.
I've never had the salads. at
I had a
Wendy's.
salad and Wendy's only because my parents would get them all the time, and you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna order it for myself, but I'll try some of yours, and it was actually really good.
Huh.
Now the ball's in your court, Juan. Why are you going to Wendy's for a salad?
I mean, why does
Not
anyone
me,
go to a
not
fast
me.
food
You
restaurant
just
for a
happen
salad?
My parents will get
Okay.
a
I mean,
salad.
it's the same thing with McDonald's. They
Yeah.
used to have salads. I don't know if they
McDonald's
still do.
salads. I don't think they have them no more, but they were also really good.
Yeah, I don't know why do fast food places have good salads? I don't know, but with Wendy's, also shout out their spicy chicken sandwich. It is good.
Yeah.
It feels like real
Always
chicken.
Yeah,
You know, it's just
yeah.
good.
Well, Wendy's, the burgers in the chickens feel like I'm getting a
Yes.
good quality like
it feels
burger
like
or chicken.
real, but I just don't go there enough. I do slack on Wendy's, and it can be a little pricey sometimes.
Yeah.
But
It is not budget friendly unless you're getting like the 4 for $4
That's what
or
I'm
the
saying.
$5 biggie bag. But I'm never satisfied when I do those things. I always want something else.
I always
And their value menu isn't so value because you're paying for like a junior bacon cheeseburger. You're still paying like $2.50 or something.
I was gonna say I actually really love the junior bacon cheeseburger. I think for $1 value menu, it's actually really good for what it is. And
Huh.
the 4 for $4, what I usually do is I do the 4 for $4, and I get like a 6-piece nugget with it, and it usually does the trick. Like that's usually good. Or I'm just Tubby McGee. But it's just because the 4. I agree with you. The 4 for $4 doesn't really fill me up.
I don't know.
like
It
that.
kind of fills me up. It's just I could definitely eat more, but I also substitute the fries for the chili.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's-
chili.
That's
Yeah,
slaps,
I've never
so
had
that
the
might be
chili,
the-
honestly.
I love the chili.
I know my dad always used to have the
Definitely something.
chili. I never did.
Get the chili
But-
and tell them to do the razzle dazzle where they put the onions and the cheese on top.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay.
I will,
Well,
I will also say about Wendy's, when I get the spicy chicken sandwich meal or like a Son of a Baconator meal, it actually fills me up. Like
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, this
Yeah.
is good compared
Yeah.
to other places.
that's true. When I get a burger like the Son of Baconator or the chicken sandwich, I am satisfied. I leave there. You know, I did pay a lot, but like at the end of the day, like I feel like I got my money's worth because I am satisfied. But for that reason, Wendy's is my number 4.
Okay. Mine is probably not really much of a surprise. This one constantly goes up and up and up on my list, but the only reason why it hasn't cracked my top 3 is because I agree with Juan, and I have to make sure I'm not working the next day just in case,
Oh.
because it is a bit of a Russian roulette when you go there, which is Popeyes. I really like Popeyes a lot. I think that the thing I like about them is like all of their everything they try is I always experiment with their menu. Like I'll do their butterfly shrimp, or I'll do their chicken tenders, or I'll do their chicken sandwich, or the spicy sandwich, or I'll get a leg and a thigh, or I'll get their tenders, or I'll get like everything that they make is really good. And granted, everything's fried. You know, whatever you fry it, it's probably gonna be good. But I really, really enjoy it. And their biscuits, obviously, is literally a hockey puck of dessert
Yeah.
that you eat, but at the same time I really somehow enjoy it, and I can't put my finger on why. Like when I'm eating it, I'm like, oh, it's so dry, but I still keep eating it, and I'm like, but it's kind of good. And I don't know why.
I like the biscuits.
Yeah.
I don't
I
dislike them.
I don't like them.
They
always
are a
give it- I
little
always give 'em
dry,
away.
but yo, give them to me.
The red beans and rice is really good. The mashed potatoes and gravy are really
Yup.
good. Like all of their sides are really fucking good. They're surprisingly, despite it sometimes being a tiny bit pricey, when you get a meal, you're getting like a meal for fucking 2. Like you really are getting a fuck ton of food. So when you eat that, which is why it is a dangerous game, and you got to be a gambling person to
Yeah, no.
really play that game. But like,
I've been burned way too many times with that place.
And obviously, like their chicken sandwich, which like set the world on fire,
Oh,
like
God.
is
Yeah.
actually lived up to its name. Like it's really fucking good.
I
Agreed.
feel so bad for those workers during the hype time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just so fucking solid all the time. I rarely have a bad experience in terms of the food with Popeyes. In terms of like when I go there and have to wait forever because for some reason every Popeyes in our area it's just slow. But like if I happen to pass by it and there's no line, I'm getting Popeyes no matter what because it's just a rare.
It's also not. It's pretty pricey. Also,
That's what I was saying.
That's
It's
what I'm
pricey, but you
Yeah.
get a fuck ton of food. Like you're gonna be you're not going hungry after that. In fact, that might be the only meal you have that day. But yeah, I would say Popeyes for me is definitely high up there. I slightly edge it past Chick-fil-A
Mhm.
because I find myself wanting Popeyes lately a little bit more than Chick-fil-A. But yeah, but that's it. That's my number
Okay.
4.
So my number 4, surprise, surprise, because it's also Wendy's.
Hell yeah.
Everything basically what you said about it. The one thing you need to talk about is the chili. That chili slaps. You put the hot sauce on top of it. Get a little. Tell them to give you a little extra crackers. Like I said, the razzle dazzle right there is fantastic.
I have never heard of anyone getting like onion on
Yeah.
on the chili.
You just tell them to put the toppings on it, and they put the onions and then cheese on top of it.
Huh. Interesting. I've never tried it.
Definitely try out. All their sandwiches, and I go to Wendy's a lot because my job is Wendy's right next to it. So I go there. I've been going there a lot ever since I got my job. So I tried all their burgers, the chickens, the bacon, all the burgers. I tried every single one of them, and every single one of them slaps. I haven't tried one that was like, it's not that great. Like all of them are really good.
And they have those like special burgers, like limited time edition
Yeah.
burgers.
Yeah,
that,
with like the
that are
special
kind
buns.
of weird, but they're good.
Mhm.
They do really well with them.
Also, I recently had their breakfast also, and they had like a honey maple chicken.
Huh.
Like I think it was like a biscuit or something like that. Also
yeah, I
really
think
good.
I saw that. I haven't
Really
tried it,
good.
I
yeah.
just love how defensive Juan gets when he goes to Wendy's because whenever I'm in a drive-thru with him at Wendy's, he's always just like, "Oh, ask for the hot sauce." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Every single time they forget it, and then this man's like, "This motherfucker forgot my goddamn."
Ruined my chili experience without my hot sauce. It's like, I don't
like, "Go
want this
back."
mild ass chili.
You get so defensive about the hot sauce. You're like, "I know, I need it."
It complements the whole damn chili.
Yeah. And do you guys like their nuggets?
Yeah, I actually don't mind. Their
I don't mind
nuggets.
the nuggets. Now I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I like the I prefer them more than McDonald's.
Yeah, agreed.
But the one thing I'll give you is Wendy's is more consistent with their nuggets. So basically, they're always mid level compared to McDonald's. That's neither you're getting really good
yeah,
or trash.
Yeah, you're
yeah. If
getting
you
the-
got fresh McDonald's
Yeah.
nuggets, like you're getting good nuggets.
But McDonald's so inconsistent of how good their nuggets is that
or you get the burnt nuggets that
Exactly.
that fell on the floor.
or you get
They're
like the
"Oh, shit."
soggy ones that's been sitting there for like a year and they're like, yo, please buy me. Like, nah, I'm good.
Okay, so back to you, Carlos.
All right. So for my number 3, it has already been mentioned,
Oh,
but this place is special to me. I grew up hating it. I didn't like it. I don't know why. I'm a fucking fool.
Is it
But this place also has your back when you're broke.
Taco Bell?
It is great all around. Their deals are fantastic. And yes, Juan, it is Taco Bell.
Hell yeah.
Those $5 boxes. I mean, they kind of nerfed them a little bit. They're
They're
not
like
as
they're like a $5, like almost $6.
yeah,
now,
but before it used to come with a drink,
yeah,
the items, the dessert,
cinnamon twist.
and I feel like sometimes
nachos and cheese, right?
I feel like some-
cinnamon twists all the way.
Nah.
You're
I feel like
crazy.
sometimes it doesn't come with that anymore. Like it used to be for $5. Like
Yeah.
you were getting like one thing, like 2 tacos, cinnamon twist, like a drink. It used to be pretty OP, but now
pretty open.
it's still it's still great. I love going to Taco Bell. No sour cream for me though. I'm a little bitch. But everything on the menu is fantastic. And their cheap like value items are also great. I think they've recently got rid of the loaded grillers, which I'm pretty upset about.
Yeah, they did. But they brought back the Chipotle one. It doesn't call it the grillers no more. It's just like the Chipotle burrito.
Yeah, I
chicken,
don't know because
but
the
it's
beefy
not-
nacho loaded griller, that was amazing. The what's it called? The potato.
Yeah, the potato. I remember
the potato
Yeah.
taco. So good. I mean everything. The gorditas, chalupas. There's
That's the
soft
thing.
tacos.
Talk about you. There's a vast things that you could pick from.
everything. The crunch wrap. I mean
Cheesy
everything
gordita
there.
crunch.
Yeah,
Did-
the cheesy gordita crunch. Everything there is A1.
You know, one thing I was going to talk about. Everyone was like to make the whole like, oh, you're gonna get like diarrhea and stuff eating Taco Bell. I don't think
I
I've
don't have a
ever had a problem with Taco
no.
Bell. I ever had it.
The only time that I've had severe issues is that one time that I bought the party pack.
Oh, geez. Well, I mean,
'Cause
you're
I
just
was-
asking. Like, you're like,
Yeah.
yo, open
The
me
one
up.
time that I bought the party pack and I was like, boys, we're watching movies. I'm gonna destroy this party pack, and I did not destroy the party pack. The party pack destroyed me. But other than that, I mean, Taco Bell is amazing. The cinnamon twists are
Really good.
amazing.
The cheese.
I've never had a Baja Blast, believe it or not.
Are you kidding me?
I've
What do
never
you
tried.
order?
I've never tried it.
When
Yeah.
you get a drink, what do you get?
Yeah.
I don't know, like a sweet tea or a Dr. Pepper.
You have Taco Bell number 3 and you never had a Baja
I've
Blast?
It's
never
like,
had
the
a Baja
hell?
Blast.
I think that's a sin.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, next time we go to Taco Bell, I'm making you get a Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've
Even if
never
you
had a Baja Blast, but I still love it. It
Also,
can be a
let's
little.
let's not forget about the freeze too.
Yeah, oh,
The freeze
the
is?
freeze
Yeah.
is my favorite thing
Yeah.
at Taco Bell by like a mile.
But the sauce is also the Diablo sauce slaps. It's a little inconsistent. I mean, I feel like our Taco Bell is the inconsistent one, not so much Taco Bell as a whole. But other than that, I mean, it's
Which one do you go to?
St. Lucie West.
Oh, I never. Yeah, the Taco Bell here is.
Yeah, I go.
Perfectly fine.
And I know what you mean because when I worked at Walmart, the Taco Bell was very
Yeah.
inconsistent.
So
Yeah.
it's a KFC Taco Bell combo. It's,
Yeah, it's definitely more
they suck.
KFC than Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
no, they
Yeah.
suck. But it's
I kind of
Yeah.
want Taco
It's
Bell
great.
now.
I love it.
All right,
Um,
Hunter, what you got?
Oh, is that all you had to say?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just making sure. My number 3 has also already been mentioned. For me, this place is great for value. And I think honestly, it has probably one of, in my opinion, one of the best menus for a fast food place. And we talking, honestly, McDonald's. I stand by this. I was one of the people who was like, yo, if you have McDonald's in your top 5, get the fuck out of here, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, lately I started eating McDonald's again after not having it for a very, very long time. And for some reason, I really like McDonald's now.
If Tyler's seeing this podcast, he's just shaking his head. with
That's
disappointment.
fine. It's just more so just the fact that I think although there's plenty of bad experiences people have at McDonald's in terms of them forgetting things, the ice cream machine always being broken, or in our instance that we didn't get our strawberry milkshake or whatever. You get the burnt leftover fell on the floor ass nuggets.
Did you say whatever of me getting a floor chicken nugget?
But the most of the time when I get there, it's kind of like, for me, I love the nuggets. I like their smoothies. I like their shakes.
that's amazing.
Best Sprite in the game. Easily.
God.
McDonald's Sprite is just different. And I heard multiple people say this, and I always thought they were crazy. And I started getting Sprite at McDonald's. I'm like, no, they're not fucking lying. I've had Sprite all my fucking life. It has never tasted as fucking crispy as a goddamn McDonald's Sprite. Everything has great value. I can get a large drink for $1 and then still get like a Big Mac or something for like $6 or $5 or whatever. And I think that the deals for the app are the game changer,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like literally I can save up rewards, and then one day if I'm like, shit, I'm low on money right now, I get a fucking Big Mac for free, and I can just buy a large drink and call it a day, or a small fry. Like, it literally, in terms of value, I think out of any fast food restaurant is the best value for your buck. And like, you could build points off a fucking dollar menu and just get other free shit. Like, it just keeps going and going and going. The frappes fucking slap.
Mhm.
I am very upset that they discontinued the chocolate chip.
I was
frappe.
literally about.
Yeah,
I
I
was,
didn't
I
know
was
that.
literally
Frappe
about to say that the chocolate
was
chip frappe.
the best frappe
Yeah.
ever. Every time I drove like from here to Orlando or wherever, I would always get a chocolate chip frappe
Mhm.
before I left,
Always.
and it was great. And similar, I mean, not similar to you guys, I don't think. you guys did, but for a while I stopped eating McDonald's. Like I would
Yeah,
not
Oh, yeah,
go
no,
to
yeah,
McDonald's.
no.
I mean, it was almost like 2 or 3 years that I didn't go to McDonald's. I mean, if I did, I would get a frappe. I wouldn't get food.
Yeah.
And it was a chocolate chip frappe.
Yeah.
But I held off on it for so long because I was like, oh, McDonald's is trash. McDonald's is so bad. McDonald's is this. McDonald's is that. And then I became super broke, and I started, being like, fuck, dollar menu, McChicken, McDouble,
Pretty good.
a dollar sweet tea, a dollar Dr. Pepper, whatever.
6-piece nugget. Like,
Yeah.
you literally, we haven't even gotten to the fucking McFlurries yet. The McFlurries are fucking amazing. Like, they put crack in the goddamn McFlurries. Like, the McFlurries.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yo, really?
Yeah, I'm actually.
I like
with
the
Carlos.
McFlurries.
They're
What?
okay.
I like
wow.
McFlurries. No. I like McFlurries.
They're so
Do not
good.
get me wrong. I
Ah.
will fuck up a McFlurry any time of the day. I don't know. I'd rather have a Frosty though.
Yeah, I'd rather have a frosty.
Oh, I'd rather have a McFlurry. I think the Frosties are really good, but
At
it's
least
so.
I know I can get a frosty wherever the hell I want. I'm like, oh yeah, you can't get it no more. Sorry, the machine broke.
But
That's my biggest
I-
problem with McDonald's. They're so inconsistent with their whole menu.
I mean, that is fine, but I mean, I have my quarrels with Wendy's. I used to love Wendy's. Wendy's was in my top 5. I'm the only person who doesn't have Wendy's on my list, but they dropped heavily for me. And I have my reasons, but we'll get to that later. But I think, yes, they might be inconsistent sometimes, but to be honest,
sometimes.
I mean, every restaurant is inconsistent. Popeyes is inconsistent. I've had inconsistencies at KFC. I've had inconsistencies everywhere. But McDonald's, at least in terms of their menu, I think everything on their menu is good. Like, literally, everything on their menu is good. And I don't think you can really go wrong with anything, especially when they started adding, like, their premium burgers and their premium chicken sandwiches and stuff like that. I think they were all good. So,
and shout out the snack wrap.
Yeah.
R.I.P. the
And
snack wrap.
and chicken selects.
but that's what I'm saying. You could keep listing and listing and listing. And
Yeah,
that's what
but
I like.
they-
I do.
but
I
then they
do
took it
miss,
away, though.
Yeah, I do miss
Yeah.
the snack wraps. McDonald's, please.
Bring it back.
Please.
But-
But yeah, I was a fool for thinking the way I did. It's okay. I do enjoy McDonald's. I can't not have it in my top 5 because
Yeah.
I'd be
Okay.
dumb.
Not to mention, before I'm finished, I would love to visit McDonald's in different countries to see all the weird, crazy ass shit that they have. Like, I would love to actually try.
Oh,
it out.
shout out the big McDonald's, the gourmet McDonald's
Yeah.
in Orlando with the pizzas and the pastas. They're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty good.
But number 3.
All right, so my number 3, you can't really get it in a lot of places. It's not as widely placed as like McDonald's or Wendy's or anything like that, but food there is fantastic. It's a little bit more pricier than the typical places, but you're getting way more bang for your buck, and that's good old Pollo Tropical. I love Pollo Tropical. Food, fantastic. When you get your quarter chicken and everything your menu on your meal, I feel like I'm having like a restaurant style meal right there, not like a typical fast food place. The desserts, the tres leches, slap. And before I didn't even care about the tres leches like that, but after that, I love it. Always the beans and rice, fantastic. You typically have to wait a long time, kind of like how you said with Popeyes. But every single time I have it, I have not been disappointed. I even tried their new chop, which is almost like a bowl for them. Still slaps, but everything I had in there has been great.
Yeah, I think Pollo is one of my honorable mentions. Like, I think it's very underrated. Every time I go there, I don't spend a lot of money. I spend between $6 to $8, and I get a whole entire meal that fills me up entirely. Like, in terms of value, if you're like, man, I'm starving, but I really want a really good meal, like, Pollo is perfectly fine. It's not super unhealthy. It's not like great, but it's not like gonna make you feel like a piece of shit after you eat it. The Cuban sandwiches, I was a little far from the mic. The Cuban sandwiches are also really good there, surprisingly. Like, to me personally, their sauces, I don't know if you've tried their sauces before.
No.
Their sauces are fucking awesome. Like, they're really, really good.
Yes. The cilantro
Yes,
sauce.
cilantro
yeah.
garlic, I
Yeah.
think sauce. Is it called?
with the yuca, the fried or whichever,
yeah,
even the
even
boiled
the
yuca.
fried.
Oh my god!
I do not like yuca at all. But the fried yuca they had there, maybe start being a believer for a fried yuca. At least.
Yeah,
it was actually
their
really
fried
good.
yuca is so good, and I don't really go there too much because it's kind of like the food that I grew up kind of like eating at home. For whatever reason, I just don't feel like going to a fast food restaurant to have it. But when I do, I mean, it's good. It slaps. It does feel like a restaurant style meal that you're paying half the price for. I always wait forever though, and even the drive-through line's out the street waiting for it, and it just takes forever, which is why I don't normally go there. But when I do, I mean, it's great. The chicken sandwiches are also good there. The Cuban sandwiches, the Choppy Chop bowl is amazing. But the real star is the fried yuca and the cilantro garlic sauce. The best.
I mean, so far we haven't really like roasted anybody's taste so far.
I mean, you putting McDonald's in your top 3 was kind of pushing it.
That was questionable.
Yeah.
That was questionable.
I stand by it. I think McDonald's is better than a lot of people say that it is, because it has like a bad rep, but like
There's a reason for the bad rep.
I would still rather I'll take McDonald's over most of you guys' places that you already named.
Once you're filled with trash, that's all you're going to eat. You're used to it.
I mean, this is all trash. It's fast food.
Okay, fair. But
I'm not going to McDonald's to eat healthy, or in most fast food places to eat healthy. I'm going there to eat something fast. There you go.
All right, Carlos, what's your second?
All right. So for my number 2, it has also already been mentioned.
Oh, jeez.
For the longest time, there wasn't one of these in our area, and it was like sacred. You had to make it. You had to go on an adventure to get there. And it always slapped. Yeah. It was good. You craved it. You would pig out because you just had to drive like 30, 40 minutes for it. And I love it. To me, it's consistent. The ones near us have been fucking up a little bit. But it is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, I love. That's the place that everything on the menu I personally love. The nuggets, even though they are absolutely small, I love them.
I always get the nuggets.
The tenders are fantastic. The salad, the Cobb salad, shout out. I never thought that I would go to McDonald's. I mean, Chick-fil-A and get a salad. I didn't understand why. I understand it's a little pricey, but
I'm a believer now.
Yeah, I am. It is fantastic. The avocado lime ranch dressing, I think is what it's called, is fantastic. You put the little crispy like roasted peppers on top. It's fantastic and so good. The spicy chicken sandwich, very good. Even the regular sandwich. I mean, you can get 2 of those for like $6 and kind of feel like a piece of shit afterwards, but they're so good. And it sucks that they're kind of shitty as a company. I do kind of feel bad going there, and I don't really go there as much as I used to. Once it became like kind of like readily available for me, I don't know, some of the magic was gone.
Yeah.
But I know I tend to go there.
You piece of shit. Some of the magic on, but I still go there and give my money to this homophobic ass people.
Yeah, and I feel like shit. I do feel like shit, but I tend to mainly go there.
Not again.
I tend to mainly go there with other people, or like someone at work will send me to go get a Chick-fil-A for them, and they end up paying. Shouts out. But I every time I eat it, I'm like, fuck, this is good, and I enjoy it, and the rewards are also very good. Mm-hmm. You rack up points like crazy. I don't really go there that often, but I have like 2 or 3 free meals just from placing orders on the app, and their lemonade is good. Their sweet tea is good.
The lemonade is really good. I had it, and it's actually really good.
I just they're so good, and you kind of just can't go wrong. I have not had, I know Hunter has, but I haven't had like a super terrible Chick-fil-A experience where like they've completely just ruined my meal. They have had a couple of fuck ups here and there. I don't really go to the one by the house. That one tends to mess up a little bit more than others, but
yeah,
I haven't really had too much of a problem with them, and they will always just hold a little place in my heart despite them being shitty.
I think I also have a bad memory just when I spilled that milkshake in my car and it pissed me off. Even though that's not their fault, that's my fault. But I still gives me war flashbacks of
Funny-
me having to clean milkshakes out of my car.
Funny you said that. I also have a bad experience with a milkshake with Chick-fil-A that I left it on top of my car and left. And I'm like, I hear a dun dun dun. I was like, oh, well, that's weird. And I'm like, where the fuck is my milkshake? And I get out, all my car was filled with the chocolate.
That's your own fucking fault.
I know, like you said, I get it, but it still was like, if those son of a bitches didn't give you a milkshake, I wouldn't have this.
I was gonna say, you're like that guy who's like, oh, I like this girl, I like this girl, I like this girl. And then as soon as the girl starts liking you back and like moves to your area, you're like, I'm good.
Yeah,
It's
honestly,
not special no more. I had to try
honestly,
for you.
yeah, it did kind of end up playing out like that. When it opened up, I mean, I went there a handful of times. Like, I literally have one less than 5 minutes away from my house now, when I used to have to drive over 30 minutes for it.
Mhm.
And now I'm just like, People are like, hey, you want Chick-fil-A? And I'm like,
You're the people's girls now.
I guess. I'm like, yeah, we'll pay for you. Sure, I guess. And every time I do enjoy it. I do not regret the decision of getting Chick-fil-A. I don't know why. I'm hesitant to get it, but recently I've been getting the Cobb salad and it's fucking good. It is really fucking good. But I also like salads. That's just me. Even though I'm Chubby McGee, I still do enjoy my salads. And I know I'm being a piece of shit because it's not necessarily healthy when you're fucking drowning it in dressing and you got the fried chicken and all that. But it's
good.
so
Though.
good.
I
It's so
definitely
good.
get what you mean. All right, Hunter, what you got?
Real quick, also about McDonald's, best fast food breakfast in the game.
This
I'm
man.
gonna say it. Best hash browns.
Yeah.
And their iced coffee's good. All right, my number 2. So this one, I don't know about you, but you will roast me on the second one, and I know you will.
Is it Culver's?
Oh hell yeah, it's
Fucking
Culver's.
trash.
Culver's is so fucking
Yeah,
good.
nope.
That's fine. I'll push these two away. I love Culver's. I think Culver's, in terms of burger wise, fucking destroys every other fast food burger place in this area, at least for me. I'm like, because you guys are talking about Wendy's burgers. I'm like, why the fuck would I go there when I can go to Culver's? Like,
Because
Culver's
Wendy's
has
is
so
better.
much better. The meat is so much better. Everything is so fresh. The milkshakes are fucking great, and they don't make me feel like shit.
I'll give them milkshakes.
The ice cream there is fantastic.
Yeah,
the
I'll give you
only
that.
the
Yeah.
only thing I don't like about Culver's, the only thing, is the workers look like they are robots who are programmed to have to be happy, and you can see it in their fucking eyes that they're just like, please fuck off and never come here ever again.
Now they're wondering why you're here eating
Yeah.
this expensive
like,
ass meal
Yeah,
for mediocre food.
Have mercy on my soul.
Culver's is expensive. It's okay. I don't hate going to Culver's. I don't necessarily ever want to
Yeah,
go to
that's-
Culver's.
Like
I
I'll
don't
eat
crave
it, but like for what I'm eating and what I'm paying, it's just not worth it at all.
But that's the thing. I disagree with you guys. I don't know what Culver's you guys are going to, but
the
Culver's
same
is
one you are, motherfucker.
It's
The
only
one in our
one
town.
in-
it's
yeah.
literally $8 to $10 for one meal. That's what I don't get. Is like, because I would understand if it was like Five Guys, where it's like $15
You know
for like
what?
one
I
burger.
would
I'd
rather
rather
go
go
to
to
Five
Five
Guys.
Guys. At least their
But-
burgers
but
are gonna be
that's-
like, ooh.
But that's the thing, is you're way overpaying for that. I'm talking about Culver's is in the same price range as a normal premium burger for like McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah, well,
But
McDonald's
better.
burgers are kind of trash too. But
No,
Wendy's,
but
any day of the
then-
week, I'll take a
Yeah,
Wendy's
no,
burger.
I would
look,
way
look,
rather take a
I'm not
Culver's
going
burger
to
over a Wendy's
McDonald's
burger.
for. I mean, I do go to McDonald's sometimes for like a Big Mac or whatever. If I'm really in the mood.
Yeah.
I'm not going there for their big burgers. When I go to McDonald's, I am getting a McDouble and a McChicken and a drink.
But that's you. But a lot of people like a Big Mac, or a lot of people like a quarter pounder
I
with
mean,
cheese.
I do like the
And it's the
quarter
same-
pounder and
and
the
the
Big
same
Mac,
thing with,
but I
like-
rarely go for that.
Yeah, you. But other
You
people.
know, people are going to McDonald's because they're balling on a budget. They're not going to McDonald's.
Yeah, no.
for like,
If I'm trying to get like a big burger, I'm gonna go to Wendy's or
Yeah.
even for that matter, Culver's. I'd rather go to Culver's than McDonald's.
I'll
Yeah.
give you that. I'd rather go to Culver. If I'm getting a burger, I'd rather go to Culver's.
But
But I'm
I-
also paying more.
But to be honest, where I also disagree with you guys is, to me, if I want to have a good burger but not pay the price of a Five Guys burger, I'll just go to Culver's, because in my opinion, it's almost just as good, except way less greasy, and I don't feel like shit after I eat it. And that's the thing, is like, I mean, you guys could prefer Wendy's. That's fine.
I still
That's
think
fine.
Culver's is pretty greasy.
I disagree. Every time I eat Wendy's Baconator or something,
Especially
it's
their
just
bun.
a big
Especially
pile
their
of
bun.
grease.
Their bun
mean-
are like a butter bun. That's even more
Yeah,
greasy.
no, I mean, I'm not saying that Wendy's isn't greasy because they
Yeah,
are
no,
fucking
yeah,
disgustingly
they are.
greasy. But
But-
I don't think Culver's is all that clean either.
I'm not saying it's cleaner than Wendy's. That's for fucking sure. But it's because the workers have to like slave
Yeah.
away and fucking make sure everything's top tier perfect. Culver's is like walking into like a 50s fast food joint. But it's just like, to me, I like it. Like, I just like the food, and I love their crinkle fries personally. I think they're really fucking good. But I'll be the Lone Ranger on this one. I
Yeah,
don't give a
you-
shit.
yeah, you
But
do.
in terms of like regular fast food burgers, in my opinion, Culver's has the best ones. I'd
Mm-hmm.
way rather go there because I don't feel like a piece of shit after I eat it, and it's a perfectly good, fresh burger. It's not some leftover, stepped on Burger King ass burger or whatever. But that's me. I'll bring the controversy. But you go.
For me, my second one is I typically always get the same thing from this place, but it's so freaking good that I don't feel a need to ever get anything, and I get it multiple times, and I'm perfectly fine with getting it, and that is Zaxby's. I fucking love Zaxby's. Every single time.
I don't.
Yes, roast them. After you just roasted me for Culver's. Roast
Every
'em.
single time I get my wings and things with the tongue torch sauce, get my bread, my fries, my wings, my tenders, and a drink. And I'm filled up. It tastes fantastic, and I'm good to go. And they make you feel a little fancy because they have like the little, I call them the rich ice. It's like the ice that's like small, like crushed ice. The little razzle dazzle. It's the small things that matter, okay?
Destroy him. Go.
Zaxby's. I know you like Zaxby's, Hunter, but
Oh, yeah, I do. It's an honorable mention.
Zaxby's. I had heard so much about Zaxby's from people who like had gone on tour and they're like, "Oh, Zaxby's in Georgia, it's so good." And Zaxby's, and fucking when Zaxby's opened up, I think the first one that opened up around here was the one on US 1. I think so.
Maybe. I don't
And
know.
I went over there to try it, and it was trash. Like, there was nothing special about it. I'd rather go to Chick-fil-A. I'd rather fucking eat a chicken sandwich at McDonald's. I'd rather eat the chicken sandwich at Wendy's. I will say I had the wings and things last time I went. It wasn't bad. I did enjoy it. It was good. You're literally getting boneless like wings and fucking tenders. It's the same shit. I don't know why, but the sauce is good.
Hold up. You said the boneless wings and the
Oh,
tenders
I
are the
guess you
same
can
thing?
choose. No. Yeah, I mean they're kind of the same thing. If you're getting boneless wings and you're getting chicken, but I guess you can also get like the regular wings, right?
Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
traditional
Yeah,
wings.
But
okay.
I will say I disagree with the boneless wings tasting like the chicken tenders.
Yeah,
They
they're
taste very
completely different chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't
Sure,
think the
whatever.
chicken's all that good. It's okay. Everything that I've had there has been okay. Nothing has been bad. I said it was trash, but I meant I think it more so because I had like this idea that it was going to be magical and I was going to love it. Same thing with PDQ. I do not like PDQ. I think PDQ is disappointing. I'd still
I'll
rather
give you
go
a
to
PDQ.
Chick-fil-A.
I had it once and it was good, but not. Oh my god, for what I'm getting.
I had PDQ a long time ago in West Palm one time that I was down there because everyone was like, "Oh my god, PDQ is so good! And you're in West Palm, you have to have PDQ. How could you not have fucking PDQ?" And I went down there. Shouts out because they have Cheerwine. Cheerwine is one of my favorite sodas. But fuck, PDQ's chicken. It's bland. It's whatever. It's probably like it tastes pretty fresh, but
It's again. I disagree.
yeah, I know you disagree,
I've
but
gone
you're
to-
fucking weird.
I've gone to thanks, man. I went to PDQ recently, and the more I get it, the more I like it. I think it gives you a lot of
Yeah,
food for
okay.
a solid price,
all this,
and I think
all this
that
hype for not being in your top
It's
5.
edible.
There's-
Once again, if I was in the middle of
all
like
this hype.
It's
Oh, it's so
edible.
good.
Like-
it's so great.
I'm not on the
If I
train
was-
that's the best thing ever, but
if
their
I was
sauces
driving-
are really fucking good too.
if I was driving and there was nothing for miles except a fucking PDQ, I'm gonna eat the PDQ. I'm not gonna starve.
and their
but-
their waffle fries are better than Chick-fil-A's.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No,
they're
not.
so
Their
much
fries are
crispier.
trash.
Every
Their
time
fries
I
are ass.
every
You'll
time
die
I
in that
get,
hill.
I will die on that hill. Every time I get Chick-fil-A's fries, they're good, Don't get me wrong, but they turn very quickly
And
into a
this
soggy.
this is
fucking
from
mess.
someone who doesn't love Chick-fil-A's fries. I do not love Chick-fil-A's fries. I will
Remember
eat
just the
Chick-fil-A.
trash on me, and it just turned to you guys talking about PDQ.
I like PDQ.
That's not
I think
even
No,
in
but
your
you
list.
know what? We're not even talking about PDQ right now. We're talking about Zaxby's. Zaxby's is okay. I don't hate anything on the menu. To me, I guess I don't like it as much because I kept seeing like these amazing things about how it's life-changing fucking food and blah blah blah. It is not.
I mean,
It's
I fucking didn't see God when I ate it, but like it was
It's-
pretty fucking good.
It's okay.
I saw it dip my chicken tender in my goddamn ranch.
If you're telling me, yo, let's go to Zaxby's and get some wings. No, I'm gonna go to fucking Wingstop. That's fucking 3 doors
Yeah.
down.
Literally every time we go to Zaxby's, Carlos is always like, "Ugh, really? Why?"
That's why everyone stopped.
And once again, I've tried a pretty decent amount of things from Zaxby's. I don't hate anything that I eat. I just don't love it either.
The one thing I like about Zaxby's is you can put they have so many different sauces and you can put your sauce on anything. And you can mix and match and stuff like that. And I think for the value of like $10 to $12, you're getting, once again, a lot of food. And you will be stuffed once you're done.
Yeah.
Like, I like Zaxby's. It's an honorable mention. Carlos is a hater.
Oh, and for Chick-fil-A, shouts out Chick-fil-A sauce.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their sauce is
I do
good.
love sauce. All right, Carlos, it's time.
All right.
Number ones.
So I'm actually going to do my honorable mentions right now.
Okay.
I got 3 honorable mentions. My number 1 honorable mention is Popeyes. I love Popeyes. I like their tenders. I
Gross.
love their chicken sandwich. I haven't had a bad experience at Popeyes yet. I don't. Their sides are really good.
Praise your
The
balance.
biscuit is dry as all hell, but you love it regardless.
Do you love it?
As soon as I said, "Hey, we're not roasting each other's things," it immediately got super hostile. On to you, sir.
But I haven't had Popeyes all that much. Like I really only had Popeyes for my first time when the chicken sandwich came out. I had never had it before that, and I do agree the chicken sandwich lives up to the hype. It's good. It's good chicken. My one complaint is that it takes forever every fucking time I go. No matter if it's the one next to the house or the one in another town, it always takes forever. And I try to get like spicy tenders or something. They're like, we don't have spicy tenders. We're gonna give you regular. I'm like, no, I want my spicy tenders. It's gonna be like 15 minutes. We gotta fry them. Okay, fry them.
Another reason to be terrible.
But other than that, that's probably why I didn't make my top 5 because it just takes too long, and I feel like people there always have an attitude. But the food, I love it. I think it's really good. They're super stingy on their sauces. Fuck.
You got
whoever.
five tender meal, one
One,
ranch.
yeah, literally one.
That's good
I'm like,
enough
I
for
need
you.
to get another one. They're like, here's another one. I'm like, can I get like 2 more?
And they're like this
No.
big.
You don't need
So-
all that.
But after that, I got White Castle. I love White Castle, but it is not top 5 material. It's good. You can eat like a million of those little burgers, and you still feel like a piece of shit. But they're good. I mean, they're not great. They're not amazing.
I ain't gonna lie, Chief. I feel like a piece of shit when we have a suitcase full of
Yeah.
burgers.
You over here going to the goddamn meeting, put it here. It's like, oh hell yeah.
We normally get like the what's it called, like the craving clutch or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
crave
something.
clutch, and you feel like a piece of shit. We never finish it. You're eating White Castle for days, but there's something about it. It's good. I waited an hour and a half in line at the one in Orlando.
You
It
got
was
me-
dumb,
you got me
not
fucked
worth
up.
it, but it was cool. Then my last honorable mention is not a place, but an item at a place.
Oh my god.
And that is Whataburger for their spicy ketchup. And shouts out Alan. Alan, I love you. You showed me the way. Whataburger is nothing fucking special. It is not good, but fuck.
You
There's-
showed me the way of this place being mediocre at best.
But the fucking spicy ketchup, it is so good. I wish you could just buy like a fucking gallon of it and use it on everything else, because that is, to me, the ultimate fast food like condiment. Besides Chick-fil-A sauce.
I was about to
but-
say Chick-fil-A.
But
sauce.
the fucking spicy ketchup is insane. Alan, thank you for showing me the way. And now it's time for my number 1.
Okay.
My number 1, I think Juan is the only one that's tried it. I don't think Hunter has.
Oh.
But it's good. Fries are trash, but the burger.
Oh, I know
itself-
exactly what you're talking about.
The burger itself is fantastic. I love it. I do not feel like a piece of shit afterwards. I'm always satisfied. It is like a go-to staple every time I'm in the area. When I lived there, I used to have this all the time. I didn't go to any other fast food place, but that is In-N-Out. And I fucking love In-N-Out. An animal style burger with animal style fries.
That's
which is
the
only
animal
main
side. The
thing-
only thing that can make those fries.
Yeah, the only thing
great.
that makes the fries edible. But I'm not talking about the fries. I don't give a shit about the fries. The shakes are fantastic.
Oh, I should didn't have the shake.
The shakes are so
Yeah,
fucking good.
I should never have the
They're
shake.
so fucking good. All the burgers, everything on the
The
menu is
burgers was
fantastic.
good. I'll give you that. They were really good.
I love it.
I like the 50 style like
Yeah,
attire
it's
that
kind
they
of
have.
like retro.
Yeah. Even the signs like they had.
Yeah.
I got a 7-Up from there because I
Yeah.
saw that they displayed 7-Ups. Like,
yeah,
they have 7-Up up in here?
Yup.
I was like, okay.
and it is not expensive at all.
No, it's
It
not.
is literally not fucking expensive. You get a full size burger for like $3.59 or something like
Mhm.
that. And I mean, for a whole meal, you end up paying $6, and it's for a big burger plus fries. You can get them animal style, fucking cheese, bacon, whatever the fuck you want to add onto it. You get your large drink, shake, whatever. It is so good. I know some people are gonna be like, "Ooh, it's not worth the hype." Me. Yeah. The only one that I've tried that is not good is the one right outside LAX. That one kind of fucking sucks, and it's probably because everyone leaves the airport and goes straight there. But every other In-N-Out I've been to has been consistent, fantastic, and for that reason, it's got to be my number one. I love it. It will always hold a place in my heart. I wish I could have it every day, but I can't, and it's probably for the best.
Okay. The only other honorable mentions I have, which I'll just run through them, is Churches. You might get shot trying to get it, but it's fucking amazing.
I never had it, but
Yo, I think they're
do
opening
wanna-
up in churches over here.
I hope so.
You know that
Is it
bank?
Fort Pierce?
No. It's in St. Lucie West. You know the bank,
Oh.
the abandoned bank that's like next to the Burger King?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I read somewhere that they're turning that into a churches.
Oh, that's interesting. I never
I think
had
it's
it.
churches. I'm 99% sure it's churches.
Because yeah, you might get shot trying to get to one, but biscuits, fried okra, the chicken, everything is fucking great. My other one's KFC. Great value. $5 box. I'll take that over most value menus places. And I like their tenders. And then my last one would probably be Zaxby's. Yeah. So my number one. I think to me, this is my fast food place where I'm like, oh, I don't know what I want. So, okay, fuck it. I'm getting this place then. It's always my go-to default. And for a good reason, which is Taco Bell. I think
Oh, wow.
to
okay.
me, Taco Bell has easily risen up the ranks and climbed the highest mountain of my list.
I was not expecting that to be number one,
Yeah,
but I didn't.
I
realize
respect it though.
Yeah.
I can't even fault you for it.
Because just like you said, the $5 boxes are really good, and I think a lot of people sleep on the innovation of Taco Bell. They will give you the fucking grilled cheese burrito, which I'm not even a huge fan of, but I appreciate the effort. And it's definitely
I
interesting.
actually really like it.
Yeah, and they used to have these burritos where they had like a mini like thing of like cheese in the burrito. It's like in like a circle thing. I forgot what the fuck they're called. But they were fucking amazing. They had like a jalapeno one. That was my favorite fast food item ever. And they took it off, which sucks. The nacho fries, when they do come around, are fucking
They're
great.
about to come back up, by the way.
There you go. The freeze, I love all their freezes. All the flavors are fucking great and refreshing. I love getting just a plain regular taco with hot sauce or Diablo sauce or whatever. I like the chalupas. I like the Gordita Crunch. I like the Crunchwrap Supreme. I like literally everything. Even if I have to sit through having a bean burrito, which no one usually
No one
wants.
wants to be in burrito.
but
Dry
even when
ass
you
They're not
eat
burrito.
bad. They're still not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad. Like you're just like, oh, okay, it's fine. And I also think that the cinnamon twists, despite what he says, are really fucking good.
Yo.
They're not bad, but get me a nachos and cheese. any
Oh,
day
they
of the
also
week.
have the little Cinnabon, like the
Yeah.
Oh.
the little balls that are like filled
Yeah,
with
with like the sweet. or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Oh, those are really good too.
So to me personally, like I think that Taco Bell is just super fucking consistent. I rarely have a problem with them in terms of them forgetting something. Sometimes they might forget my sauces or something,
Yeah.
but like that's probably the only.
I can
thing.
forgive them for sauces.
Yeah. And
No, well, once again, this only stems.
unforgivable.
This only stems from the
Fucking
fucking KFC Taco Bell by the house. They fuck up my order all the time, or they'll swap my order with someone else's. So every time I pull out, I stop, I check, and I have to go back inside and yell at them like, "Yo, fucking give me my right food." And I end up pretty much getting two whole orders, you know,
Look at you.
because they always end up fucking up and they don't want the other stuff. So you have extra shit to share around at home.
Yeah, the Baja Blast is fantastic, and once again, like it's the only fast food place where I go there and I mix and match like a bunch of things. So even if I'm like every time I go there, I'm like I'm gonna go on a budget this time, and I'm whatever, and I end up being stupid as shit, and then getting a bunch of shit because of how good it is. And like I go there expecting to spend $6 and I spend like 12 and I'm just like, well, there you go. That's just how good Taco Bell is, that it makes me want to do that. And for me personally, it kind of just has everything that I want from one fast meal that I would like to eat. So Taco Bell's my number one personally.
Alrighty. So I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think we were gonna do 3 honorable mentions. I have one. And I'm just gonna give you one,
That's fine.
and that's Hardee's. Y'all motherfucking sleep on Hardee's. Hardee's has been there with me when I had my lows. After working your crappy ass Amazon, dying my heart out. Where's there the gas station where I'm crying my heart out? Boom, Hardee's. Here you go, bro. Here's your fries, your good ass mushroom and Swiss burger. Oof, that was good.
You know what though? My dad fucking loved Hardee's. That, I mean, because we had a Carl's Jr. in California, so we would always go to Carl's Jr. But fucking loved Hardee's. Like this man would drive all the way to Fort Pierce to get Hardee's.
It's good. And the burgers are burgers. They're good.
I agree.
Yeah,
The fries are good. Their apple pies are also really good. I never tried the chicken tenders because I think that's when I left Amazon.
I had them. They're really good.
But it's definitely an honorable mention.
I was going to say for Hardee's, my only thing with Hardee's, which is why it's not on my list, because that'd be like a secret honorable mention for me, is because I feel like fucking tubby muggy when I eat
I
it.
never had, maybe because I get the
Even-
mushroom and Swiss, but I don't have that issue with
Their
it.
small is a medium or a large
Yeah,
everywhere
that's
else.
true.
Like every time I get it, I'm like, ugh.
and I have a problem where I can't finish the entire burger.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh.
cannot finish the entire burger. They're good, but then after a certain point, I'm like, I cannot eat anymore.
And I know this might be controversial, but to me, Hardee's is what Burger King tries to be, in my opinion. Like
No.
they are like,
Okay. I can see that.
I have never seen anyone be like, yo, Burger King.
well, because
What's
Burger
that?
King tries to make like really good burgers, and I do think their burgers are fine. It's just why would I? I think they're fine. Like I don't think they're good, but I don't think they're bad. I think their chicken products suck, but
Yeah. Well, I tried their chucking. Chucking.
chicken.
It was actually really. It just tasted kind of like a better version of the chicken sandwich that McDonald's has.
Yeah,
Never
But
again.
like, it's not gonna fucking relive Burger King.
I will
fucking
never eat Burger King ever again in my life. Ever.
Oh god. But all right. But my number one, and I will die on this fucking hill.
I know
I
what it
had
is.
it before, and at first it was always in my top 5, and I've been having it more, and I've been experimenting with it more, and I fucking love everything about it. And it's KFC. I
What?
love KFC. Everything.
I
Every
know
single
it.
Phillip I tried
What?
slaps. Their Popeye slaps.
I'll give you the Popeye. The Popeye and the fillers are
Slaps.
good.
Their
I normally get the
coleslaw?
mashed potato and
Mashed
the,
potato
yeah.
slaps. Their coleslaw slaps. Their popcorn chicken slaps. Hey, I want a bucket of chicken, and you know what? I don't really like the thighs. You know what? Just tell them. Be like, you know what? That's fine, bro. What you want? More drumsticks? More this? I got you.
Huh.
Fantastic.
I like the chicken at KFC, but I never fucking go to KFC. I don't go.
Funny that you keep mentioning the KFC and Taco Bell because when I worked at Walmart right there, always went there. Never for the Taco Bells, always. And even when I'm
I-
like, you know what, I'm gonna go for Taco Bell, I go there, I look at KFC and it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, I've had a couple times that I go over there and I'm going for Taco Bell. I am there specifically for Taco Bell. And I end up getting like a filler. I normally get like the mashed potato with the popcorn chicken or whatever. But I don't like it enough for it to be my top 5.
And
it might be top
$5, like your $5 boxes for Taco Bell is how I feel for the KFC. Now, the thing Taco Bell has is it has like that routine of like random stuff. KFC doesn't really have that, but all their Phillips slap, and they still consistently stay at like a $5
I take
mark.
points. I deduct points from KFC because for the $5 Phillip boxes, you used to get like the box, the cookie, and your drink.
Yeah.
So before it used to be like a fresh baked cookie. And they would give it to you in like the little fucking wrapper. Now it's in a fucking plastic wrapper and it's not even warm. It's just like, here, take this fucking like month-old.
Was that because
the cookie's still good though?
Was that because of the?
No, it's been like that since before the pandemic. They just fucking took it away.
Yeah, it's been like that. I'll give you that, but like the cookie that they give you at the plastic is good. I'm not going to KFC for the damn
Their
cookies,
chicken sandwiches are trash though. I feel like they're just a little pricey if you're not getting the $5.
I like the chicken littles.
But the chicken littles, you're paying like $3.
No, you're paying like $1.80.
They're not
like
like
$2
$1.80.
yeah.
They're like $2.50 if not $3.
Nah, they're not $2.50.
Like $2.
I'll tell you right now.
I used to get the buffalo chicken one, and it's actually pretty good.
You thought you'll look it up. But I'll die. I love the coleslaw. Me and my family usually get like the family patter, and it was like what, like $24, but that feeds like 4 people.
I've never in my life, I don't think ever like had someone in my family be like, let's go to KFC and get a bucket of chicken.
No, in my family we get that a lot, and because it's quick, it's good, and fills everyone up, and we get a lot of food.
The one thing I'll give them is their mashed potatoes and gravy. I do like.
Do you like coleslaw?
I actually tried it. I can't remember if it's for the first time, but I don't really ever have it. And I tried it like last week. I think it was pretty good.
It's good. And again,
not KFC's. I've never tried KFC's, but it was.
You should definitely try the KFC. And again, the Popeye is fantastic. It feels like I'm not even eating fast food. I'm eating something else. And their famous bowl, classic. It's great.
Yeah.
And I will die to this hill that KFC is number 1 for me.
So many people are gonna. I think this is gonna turn into people roasting our.
Yeah, probably.
I think a lot of people go like KFC number 1.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Kind of makes sense because you do tend to get KFC a lot. I feel like.
Does.
But
well, like you said, Hunter.
I feel like not enough to the point where I would have guessed you putting it at number 1.
Because now that I'm living here, it's more of a drive than anything. Just
you
to
have
go
one
over.
Fucking like over there.
Yeah, in PSL Boulevard, but I have to
but
cross all the PSL Boulevard to get it. And to do that insane
really
U-turn.
It takes like 30 minutes now because of the construction.
Oh yeah,
It takes forever.
Take the back way.
Yeah, it's still gonna take you about like 20 minutes.
Gotta make a goddamn journey out of it.
Yeah.
I do occasionally get it though. It's just if it's someone way.
Yeah.
Isn't there one by your job?
No, it's in Orange Avenue. I'm in Gardenia. So I mean, it's like 15 minutes away from my job.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm positive. If I was in the other bank, yeah, but no, the one that's next to me is the Wendy's.
But that is the Headphones On podcast. If you have your favorite top 5 fast food restaurants, let us know in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think about ours and how trash they are.
Yeah.
If there's a place that we didn't mention that you think deserves more love, throw that down there too. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for the support. If you didn't like the video, that's fine. Still, thank you for the support. We always say that. We appreciate any feedback that you have on the show. We're constantly trying to make it better and better and better for you guys, and keep working hard and make sure that we're putting out a quality, solid, good podcast. But there's always improvements to be made. And once again, we thank you for any support that you show us. We are now on any podcast platform of your choice. So if you want to watch this visually on YouTube, you can. If you also want to listen to it on a podcast platform like Spotify, or we put it on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, I think, Google Podcast.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Pretty much everywhere.
So you can listen to us on the go.
And we're trying to post weekly. I don't think we've decided on a specific day that we're going to release, but we will get there soon. and we'll start posting weekly for both this channel and the anime channel.
Yes, we have anime channel with me and Juan.
For the
And-
record, I'm not a part of that.
He's
Well,
definitely
he
he's
is.
the ones and twos.
He-
He's our
he-
Freddy in the show.
Yeah, he he is the glue of the show. He runs everything. But thank you so much for anything, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.